It's a new season and you're probably still struggling with the exact same faults. Pushes, pulls, hooks, slices. I know you are. Well, I've got a brand new drill. Boxes left over after Christmas. It could be a shoebox, to be fair. And this right here is, yeah, it's not going to work right away, but it's a simple way for you to improve your club path and your face relationship. And essentially, being able to manage those better helps you hit it way straighter down here. And I think you'll sort of go through this and go, I can see why this is causing me to hook it, or this is causing me to slice it. Let's start with the first faults, right? The first thing, we're looking at push shots and hook shots. They're from the same family. I want you to associate them as the same family. And if that is your bad shot, I want you to place the box in front and on the outside. So look at that placement there. I know it looks a bit daunting, to be fair. I've got probably 2 fingertips from the outside of my driver. Yes, it is 2 fingertips. Nice and tight in there. Like I say, this could be a shoebox. I've just got some in left over, but that's exactly how I want you to place it. Now, let me bring this to life a little bit. So if you push and you hook the golf ball, they've got one thing in common. They've got a in to out path, and quite excessively. If you hit a push, you've got a path that's in to out with a face pointing in the exact same direction. Now, if I swing in to out here too much, too excessively, what am I going to do? I'm going to absolutely clatter that box. It's going to end up halfway down the range. Now, if you hit a hook shot, your face is close to that. We'll sort that out in 1 second. But let's hit this one away. So again, if you hit a push shot, your face is matching your path. So all we need to think about there is actually just getting to swing a bit straighter. So set up the drill just in front with the box, dress your ball, and get used to avoiding that box. Wow, I get stuck, you know. That push shot's been my bad shot when I've been warming up this year. That felt really good. Data-wise, let's have a look at this. So there, I just swung 0.3 left. And I know the box is there on that one, but a lot of my clients have said to me, Alex, I just picture the box being there out on the golf course. It has the same effect because it's quite a poignant thing in the drill. It's really in your face. When you get on the course, you can literally imagine the same thing. So we just said there, if you push it, we're swinging into out, face matching, ball goes out in this direction. So all we've got to do is move that relationship to point more to target. Hence why the box on the outside is a great marker for you to get your bite wheel to work a little bit straighter. Right, so let's address that hook. Really easy. Box in the same position. We just need to think about our steering wheel a little more. And what I mean by that is where these hands are on the golf club. From, right, have a look at this. Come over my shoulder. Most people who hook it, they'll have an excessively strong grip. So all I want you to do, whatever grip you've got right now, let's rotate that relationship a little more to the left side of this golf club, or from being excessively on the right side, a little more on top. Just move it in this direction, just a little bit, and keep edging it, right? Keep edging it. So if I show you from there, a different view, most people who hook it are around about here, let's say. I'm gonna move it this way. I'm gonna move it this way, okay? Just in this direction. And then, literally, let's hit the same shot again. You're now going to have so much more control of that club face, and you're now not going to swing as excessively into out, which hopefully results in some little shots like this. And that's how easily we start to understand how we manage face and path. Let's now talk about slice, and I know so many of you are going to be appreciating this one. To be fair, I've just thought of this. I'm saying at Christmas, what about a golf ball box? And I want to address this, right? A lot of you have said, Alex, what golf ball are you using? And to be fair, I didn't think many people would actually be interested in what golf ball I am using, but this is the one that I use. Vice Pro Plus. Essentially, I mean, you've got sort of the characteristics, control and speed, but I went through the ball fitting tool on their website. I'll put a link to it below so you can do the same thing, and this is what it churned out will be the best for my game based on the questions that they answer. My dad did it. I said I did this with him a few weeks ago over on How Good Golf, and he came out with the Pro Air. He's 64, as you've seen here on the channel. So yeah, that's the golf ball I'll be gaming this year. And you could actually I think I prefer this, to be fair, for the slice drill. Let's get this teed up just like that. And now slice, we're gonna place that there like that. Oh, let's get rid of that one. out the way, and look at that. So it's a club head in front, right? And then again, look, yep, it's 2 fingers in there. This is going to feel so bizarre, by the way, even for me. But I know it does the world of good. So if you're a puller of the golf ball and a slicer, this is going to help. Oh, and I'll just leave the link down below to Vice if you want to check them out. Now, if you slice and pull the golf ball, the thing they have in common is they're both an out to in path. If you pull it, your face is matching your path, so that's why for a right-hander, boom, they'll both go over in this direction. Now, if you slice it, same path, but your face is pointing over there. So let's address the pull first. Like with the push, all we need to do is move our relationship now a little bit closer to target. You've obviously got a good face and path relationship, just both pointing this way. Let's just tilt it more here. So like I say, placing it in front, then you can just hit some away. Oh my, it's gonna feel like I'm swinging more through here as opposed to across here. Again, I'm looking to avoid the box. That felt crazy weird. A little bit out of the heel, but to be fair, we're aiming at the 150. We finished 10 yards right of it. That is not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Yeah, it's a little bit off the heel, which is why it moved a little bit. Just there. And that's a good point, to be fair. I should mention this. You've got to think about where you struck it on the face of driver. Hit it out the heel, for a right-hander, it's going to tend to move a little bit left to right. If you hit it out the toe area, it's going to tend to move a little more right to left. Always take that into account. Don't forget that. So, same placement. If we are slicing the golf ball, we now just need to move our steering wheel. That's a bit close, Alex. Let's make sure that's right. Dead easy to set up in. You can do this with the irons too, by the way. So hook, we were over here, we rotated this way. Slice, most people are gonna have a really weak grip. So let's rotate it more to the right. As you're looking at it from player cam and as you're looking at it there, more in this direction, this way, this way. It's just gonna reduce how much my face is open and actually help me close that face a little more. So here we go. This should really narrow things up. Yeah, that's too close. That easy this, because you can just move it really quick, really easy. A little check. Why don't I just move the box, Alex? That was far easier. Right, here we go. Rotate my hands a little more. Whew, there we go. Slice no more, straighter golf shots, and they're ones we can actually enjoy. So really easy, use that box and level up your game. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, it really does help me. And if you did enjoy it, that thumbs up button helps too.